Yo, what's up guys, Nate here. So in today's video, I'm actually doing a best of 5 against AirSurfer. I think I asked him to do like mind control decks only, so yeah, he's already requested. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video, and let's just hop straight into it. Alright, so I went first match against AirSurfer. I think I did tell him that the first match we would do like an actual mirror, and then after that like we could use like any variant of like Dark Prince or Queen. So like of course like I feel like if we like repeat the same decks over and over again, I feel like that'd be kind of boring for you guys, so I think this should be better. I guess let me know in the comments below, like, whenever this video does drop. But of course, I think I should win this best of 5. Like, it's not being, like, arrogant or cocky. I just feel like, even though, like, AirSurfer finished top 6 in CRL, I should be a better one-trick with this deck, even though I basically took the deck from him. So I'm actually going to support the Dark Prince with the Miner, since I know he just wasted Log. Ooh, he goes for a Rocket, so what does he have for this? Skeleton, Dark Prince Splash. Okay, he's forced to go Miner on defense. That was pretty nice, but getting a really early damage lead, I kind of had a feeling that he would go Rocket onto my tower. You know, of course, like, I decided to support the 1 HP Dark Prince anyways, because, you know, he did waste a Log, and his Log didn't come with Dark Prince. So we do have a pretty nice damage lead. I really don't want to call early GGs, but, you know, I really shouldn't lose this lead. Although, I have faced, like, different Miner pros. Like, I know Muhammad Light and, like, Igor. I really don't know, like, in, like, which position, like, AirSurfer might go into. I know, like, Igor loves to go Miner in the back, and same for Muhammad Light. But it just depends on like how traditional like AirSurfer really wants to play, whether he wants to go Miner Log the front. You know, I have faced Kogo as well, and I know Kogo literally every single time I face in a mirror matchup, he literally always goes like Log Miner in front. So it looks like he wants to support this Miner, so he goes Miner on the, I guess, on the outside or like the inside. So let's see for Dark Prince to catch it. I mean, even if he goes for a Rocket onto the right side, they're kind of bad because, you know, he has to kind of play into the lane that he has more damage into. Of course, I feel like for like all Miner control matchups, it literally just depends on like, who catches more miners. You know, in this case, again, I don't really know like where like AirSurfer goes with his miners, but I feel like in general, like especially like right now, I have a lot of damage in one lane, so it doesn't really matter too much here. I can just go for like E-Spirit to reset the miner, and then go for like a preemptive delivery possibly, or I just go for Dark Prince. So maybe go miner in the back. If he goes a miner in the back, he's probably gonna Rocket. So go for E-Spirit first and go for Log to knock back the miner. It will get one extra hit, but then again, it doesn't really matter too much here. Just go for Rocket. I think that early damage lead with the Dark Prince really helped me out a lot. So this should be a win unless I find a way to choke this. And hopefully I don't. There's no way I can really choke this unless the Dark Prince gets a lot of damage. So go miner in the front here, then go for E-Spirit since he just wasted his Log. Go for Log for his miner preemptively. So that will knock the miner back or knock the miner into my skeletons. So he goes for Rocket as well. I mean, I think at this point I literally need like one miner hit, and then he needs 2 Rockets and probably like 2 Logs and 2 miner hits. So here's a primitive skeleton. So let's go for Rocket first and go for miner on the or go miner on the outside. So miner the back. Okay, he seems to love to go miner on the, I guess, the left side, and he also loves to go miner the back. So maybe like in these next couple matches I do face him, like depending on the score, I'm probably gonna predict that side again, probably the back. So I don't think he even went like miner on the inside or like even the front, like not even once in this match. So I guess this should put us 1-0. What deck should I use next? I think I actually might use this like Ice Spirit one. I think if you guys like saw like my previous video, I actually did make a video on this deck, so yeah. Where's AirSurfer? Like I was gonna show his profile, but I can't find him. Wait, where isn't he at the bottom? Okay, I'm just actually legally blind, I guess. But yeah, AirSurfer, of course, top 4 best finish. He isn't really trying anymore because, you know, top 6 CRL last or like this year, I guess. But yeah, again, like I don't know, like it feels so weird, like, you know, it's like best of 5 him because, you know, I remember like a year ago, like I think at this moment in October I did ask him for tips. But yeah, let's just hop straight into the next match. Time for round 2, man. Hopefully I can, I don't want to be too arrogant, but hopefully like the score is like 3-0 or like 3-1. Again, like AirSurfer doesn't really have like that much practice with the mind control, but I should still win regardless. So go for Ice Spirit Skeletons. So Knight and then Miner. I mean, I don't think the Knight buff went through actually in this meta. If it did, I probably would use like Knight Miner Control, but for now, I think until like the buff comes through for a Knight, I won't use it until then. So here's your Log. I mean, it could be, he is poison. So I mean, I think I did tell him to either put Queen or Dark Prince in the deck, so I assume he has Queen, so Knight Queen. So I think, wait, does he have Ice Spirit? I'm not too sure if he played it. I think he played Skeletons. So again, like if this is Ice Spirit Skeletons, then probably, again, like it just depends on who catches more miners. So miner the front, dude, he loves going miner in the back and like miner on the inside. I probably should like predict that next time, but I feel like he probably knows that I know that, or like maybe I'm overthinking it, and he might go miner on the outside. So he goes to Knight opposite lane. I'm kind of tempted to go like naked poison onto his tower, but I don't want to go poison and him go like arching opposite lane. So let's put my archer on the left side. If he goes to poison once again, yeah, there's no real point in trying to pop my ability. Miner on the inside once again. I'm not really sure why he loves it so much, but it looks like he also has Ice Spirit skeletons. It's kind of bad that I gave him that like damage with the miner hits, but in the end, like his knight really doesn't do anything for him, and just using the delivery onto his queen. So we're like using my delivery onto his queen, and also his knight for my queen won't really do anything. If anything, I think it'll force out more elixir from him to defend my pushes. So go for skeletons here. We are almost heading to double elixir, so let's go mine. Okay, let's take his queen. I might try to go for like a ice spirit, bro. He caught my miner. Okay, I really need to change up my miner placements. So he likes to go on the inside and also in the back. Okay, I'm definitely gonna predict the back next time or like the side every single time. Just gonna wait a little bit. I mean, he's gonna go mine. Okay, miner in the back. Okay, perfect. So we do catch. So let's go for log for his miner. I think log will also clip his ice spirit. So you guys are poison. That was pretty aggressive. But one thing I can always tell you guys against like mirror matchups, especially against like if you have queen, is to always go like naked poison onto your tower for the queen up. Don't ask me why it works, but I've seen Igor do it and it just really does work. How is my queen getting targeted? Okay, it's really unfortunate. Miner locked in the tower. Okay, it's locked in the tower. I'm gonna go for naked poison onto his tower only because his queen's out of cycle. So miner to the side. Yeah, okay. I don't know why. Like maybe he's like messing around with me, going miner to the side always, or on the inside, and then going for miner in the back every single time. Or maybe he just like likes those placements. So we're down 200 damage. So I'm just gonna queen the bridge here. Again, like him not having delivery kind of makes this better for me, to be honest, because it'll always force out more elixir from his end. So if she does catch my miner once again, I think queen is alive though, so he's gonna be forced to waste ice spirit. So miner back. Yeah, I'm gonna catch my own miner. I don't think I needed that miner, but I just want to play it to be safe. So, we're actually down like 400 damage. It's not really too good. But at the same time, with just one poison, I'll only be down like 200 or like 300 at the max. So here's your knight. Every time his queen dies, I think I can go for like a naked poison onto his tower. I don't think he's gone like miner to the side or that. It's literally been miner the inside or miner the back. I don't really know what he's doing. But he goes to queen here. Here's your naked poison. We're gonna for log here first for the miner just to catch his knight or skeletons. Okay, I need to stop going miner in the front, bro. Okay, skeleton, so his queen dies. So his queen, or my queen is still alive, so that's nice. So let's go for miner again. Go for poison. Okay, go for log for his ice spirit. Definitely don't want like connecting onto my tower. Skeleton's ice spirit for his own miner. We're still down in damage, but I think this should be okay though. If he goes for like a naked poison onto my tower, I'm just gonna go queen opposite lane. So once again, go for the miner poison. Okay, that was a really nice queen. Just avoided my poison entirely. I probably should have been like, I guess like more passive or like waited for the poison. So he goes for poison of his own. Okay, miner in the back. Okay, perfect. So I go for delivery first and go for log. Bro, he has double poisons onto my tower. Dude, I've heard like stories about like how like Igor does that to people, but like I actually didn't believe it. Okay, ice spirit jump please, skeletons. Go for another poison of my own. I am at 3-card cycle, so it's still winnable. Go for my ability. You guys see, if he had delivery, it would be a lot better for him. But miner's locked in tower. Wait, let's go for poison, right? Oh my god, this is gonna be way too close. Okay, skeletons. Let's go for log. Please, log, come down. Ice spirit. Bro, it's always the back or the inside. Oh my god. Okay. That was way too close. I don't know if like that's like undeserving. I mean, we were down like 400 damage, but I guess delivery does help a lot better in the matchup because, knight. The only thing that knight does for him is just basically just wasting more elixir onto my miner. But yeah, let's just, I mean, are you like trying to figure out like what to use next? I mean, what? I used poison and I used rocket. If you guys are like OGs of my YouTube channel, you guys like will know this deck. I actually did use this deck before on ladder. It was really funny because I think when earthquake was broken before it's nerfed. But yeah, just gonna request again. Hopefully he does accept. I mean, if I 3-0 him, I wouldn't be too surprised because I think AirSurfer is more like, I think he plays Valorant now, so like he doesn't really like try hard as much as me anyways. But yeah, let's just hope he does. He does accept, so let's just go. This probably isn't the best deck to use, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure Tesla got a nerf. I think Fire Spirit is like okay-ish to use because it does apply a lot of pressure. But then again, Minor Earthquake like was not as strong as it was before because I think if you guys like go back to like my old video when I used Minor Earthquake, I beat like some really interesting matchups. I think I beat Lava Hound and I also beat like Mega Knight. Yeah, Mega Knight Golden Knight because I'm pretty sure like Earthquake was super broken back then and just Log Jewelry kind of saved me. So let's go for Log here. So it's probably using the same deck. Of course, I think it just depends. I mean, if he has poison probably is my matchup because, you know, minor earthquake should do more than minor poison, but it just depends. So go for delivery onto his queen here. He will pop his ability. There's a print of skeletons as well, so minor in the back. Bro, he's... Dude. I kind of feel like he's messing around with me. Like, I don't think he's gone minor the back, or... No, he hasn't gone minor the front or, like, minor on the outside at least once in this, like, the first 2 rounds, but... like, maybe he's trolling. Like, maybe... At least, like, start to take it seriously, I hope. Or, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, the way, like, we were talking on Twitter, it seems like he was being, like, super lazy about it. But then again, like, if you're watching this video, AirSurfer, like, I just appreciate it that you even agreed to, like, do a best 5 with me or against me anyways. So go for log onto his queen here. I kind of wish I had E-Spear in this matchup, but it just depends on what he has. But I assume he has poison. Yeah, he has poison, so go for delivery. Minor in the back. Minor in the outside. Okay. I need to, like, stop being dumb. Like, I'm kind of overthinking things, thinking that he would go, like, queen or, like, minor in the back or minor in the front, but he's going minor on the inside every single time. So primitive log for his ice spirits. Okay, that was a decent log, but a little bit too late, and he also does catch, so maybe skeletons. Okay, never mind. Log cleans it up. Okay, this is not good. I took, like, a lot of damage with the minor, but especially by not catching it, and then also I took 1 queen hit. So this already might be over, really. You know, like, I feel like Fire Spirit does apply a lot of pressure in this matchup, but you can really just block with, like, Knight, Log, or even Skeletons. And also a Log Earthquake doesn't really kill a queen here. So minor in the back. I don't really understand, like, what he's doing. Like, maybe he, like, I don't know, like, I didn't really have his friend, like, up until now. Like, I've only ever faced him on ladder, but I swear, like, he never used to go, like, minor to the back, only, like, minor on the inside. So minor on the inside, bro. Okay, Fire Spirit for the minor. I'm go for Earthquake for his Knight, but yeah, just I guess minor Earthquake doesn't do as much damage as it used to. I mean, I remember, like, Ian used to tell me that how, like, Earthquake didn't need a nerf, but a minor did. So minor on the outside. Okay, let's go. He actually finally caught a minor. Like, man, I used to suck so bad at catching minors, but I feel like the more I play against, like, better minor players, I definitely will understand, like, how to play the matchup. So Earthquake just slows queen down. So queen should die, right? Okay, looks like it doesn't die. Goes for poison. Okay, I think he's starting to take this more seriously because, you know, he might get 3-0'd because that Ice Spirit Knight placement was so quick. So let's see, go for Primitive Skeletons. He's not playing his minor super smart. So Primitive Delivery for his minor. Okay, just a little bit too late. Yeah, no, this game is over. Unless, like, he disconnects or something, which I highly doubt. I think, what, he needs, like, 1 minor hit and, like, a poison log differential of the game. So, yeah, I mean, there was that one time in this game where he went minor on the outside for once. But otherwise, he's going minor in the back and he's minor on the inside. So he catch the minor. Okay, he's not going to play anything. So, yeah, he just needs a... I think poison should do enough. So, yeah, it should be GG's. So, the score is 2-1 now. Bro, this happened against Muhammad late, but... I was, like, up 2-0, and then it was 2-2, and then I won, thankfully, but yeah. Man, dude, I refuse to get reverse swept. Imagine 2-3 in the future. Okay, I'm definitely not going to use minor Earthquake anymore. I feel like it's pretty bad. But, you know, you guys see, like, I finally maxed out Prince on this account. Let's just say someone in my Discord finally convinced me to use Prince on top ladder, so I definitely will be using it later on in the future. But I don't really know what to use. I mean, what? I use Earthquake. I mean, minor control lightning is not going to work. And I know some of you, or I know, like, at least 70% of you, like, understand why I use Dark Prince. And then for some reason, like, the other 30% of you just, or like Nate, use Valk. Valk is so good, so I think it's a good deck to use, right? I'm tempted to kind of put Queen there, because, you know, Queen is always a cheat code. Just look at Queen, Merchant, Aragon. But let's just see. I mean, I already used Queen Poison, though. I kind of want to save it for the last game if it comes to that. So I think I'm just going to use Valk here. I think this used to be a deck, actually. But it had Fire Spirit in it, so yeah, just a request, and I'll probably just cut into the... I'll probably cut whenever AirSurfer does accept. Man, the score is 2-1. I really don't want to get reverse swept here, but if I do, I wouldn't be too mad, but, like, at the same time, again, I'm pretty sure I grind this game a lot more than AirSurfer does, so hopefully I don't lose. So he has Ice Spirit, Giant Skelly, Skeleton, so what? I think this variant is, like, run with, like, minor poison, so he's running minor poison for, like, the 3rd time. I think this should be, like, a pretty good matchup. Again, you know, having the Ice Spirit Skeletons. In the end, it literally just depends on, like, whoever catches more minors, I would say. So go for Tesla here for his Giant Skelly. Okay, minor on the inside, yeah. Wait, he has Earthquake? Well, that's not very good. Thankfully, I did catch his minor, because if I didn't, I probably would have taken, like, a lot more damage. So Giant Skelly. I mean, I assume he has Queen with this. Man, I mean, in the last game, I Dark Prince minor Earthquake, and I lost pretty badly to minor Earthquake. But But at the same time, he is queen, yeah, he is queen. So that means 3-card cycle, and also Ice Spirit Skeletons for my miner. So not really too sure about this matchup, because like I've never really like faced this variant ever at all in ladder. So let's just see. Go for a Tesla High here. I'm gonna Tesla High to bait out his queen, so I go for poison on his queen here. I know he's gonna go for miner, probably in the back if I had to assume. Miner on the outside, dude. He has to be like messing around with me. Like maybe like he just like likes going miner on the inside and going miner in the back. I think I have to let that queen connect, and I really can't do much here. If I go for log, you can be overcoming on elixir. Yeah, we're down 800 damage. I think this is over, but then again, like I don't want to call it like too. Like, I don't want to call it like an early GG. So he has an eye tower as well. I mean, maybe that could be better for me because it does like slow down the cycle. But then again, my Tesla's kind of useless in this matchup. It really won't do anything besides like catching his miner or like keeping or killing his queen or giant skeleton faster. Maybe bomb tower would have been better actually. Let's go miner in the front here. Might just go for poison like onto whatever he plays. Okay, that was a terrible poison actually. He's catching up with the giant skeleton ice spirit. I think giant skeleton's like giant skeleton is kind of an issue. But at the same time, the queen is also a bigger issue because 3-card cycle is very annoying. Let's go for Ice Spirit and go for Skeletons last second. Miner, okay, miner on the... Dude, I should have went miner in defense. I don't know what I'm doing. Delivery onto... Bro, what is it? Oh my god, Valk, what are you doing? You're letting me down right now. Let's go for another Valk here. Well, this is not good. I do have a nice counter burst going, but the counter burst is literally about to die to Giant Skeleton. Bro, maybe I should have put Queen in my deck actually. I don't know. Let's see, miner the front. Bro, what is with the miner in the back? Oh yeah, I need to stop complaining, just like start catching his miners. Like I know this will probably go to like a game 5, which it's kind of bad for me. Like I probably should have finished off as like a 3-0 sweep. But at the same time, it is for content. Yeah, we're down 900 damage. There's just no way to come back here. I wouldn't know like what to say. Like I feel like he chose like a pretty good matchup. I didn't really expect him to like giant skeleton, earthquake queen. This will probably go to game 3, but even if I lose, I do have a pretty good idea of like what I'm going to run. So skeletons on this queen, Ice Spirits catches miner, go for Valk last second. I mean, somehow we've like closed the damage lead. We're only down like 600 damage. But I think he's already back to another miner here. Miner on the inside once again. Okay, I think giant skeleton. Hopefully it isn't on my tower, but miner is locked on. I think he needs like 2 earthquakes. So yeah, he goes queen high. Okay, I think he's going for miner poison. There's no way. He catches my miner once again. Well, what am I doing, man? I don't know what I'm doing. Just like, I don't know. I feel like my miner placements aren't predictable, but he's literally catching them every single time. So maybe catches miner, go miner in the back. Skeletons for his giant skelly, miner in the back. Dude, the one time he goes miner on the outside. He's like so unpredictable, but I think the score is 2-2 now. Man, dude, this is not good. The score, to be honest, like should have been a 3-0 me, but I think I did lose. Yeah, probably like that Dark Prince or Earthquake deck, like it used to be good, but after the Earthquake nerf, Earthquake miner is definitely not viable. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting giant skeleton deck. Should I run it? I think I might play safe here and go for like I think a cannon, Ice Golem Queen. I don't want to use a champion again. I feel like it's kind of boring. I do want to use a champion, but not Golden Knight, Skeleton King, or Mighty Miner. So let's see. Will this be a good deck? I think it would be, but again, I literally just said like Miner Earthquake is so weak. So I think I might use Poison. It just depends. Man, I have no idea, but I'll probably just see you guys in the last match of the vid whenever I do switch up the deck. Alright, so I'll be in the last match here against the AirSurfer. I decided to play it safe here. I think I'm just gonna run this variant. I think it's probably like a safe variant, to be honest. Cannon being like very good. I think after the cannon nerf, it's not really as good, but I feel like in competitive, it's like still like decent, I guess. So actually, I'm running Ice Golem. I feel like Ice Golem is good, especially if you like Giant Skelly or Dark Prince. I can like use the Ice Golem to kite it for like, I guess for like a positive elixir trade. Let's go miner in the inside here once again. So what is E-Spirit Knight? I mean, I feel like it's a pretty good matchup unless he has Queen with it. So let's go Archer high here. Go for Rockets. I mean, maybe that's a good play. I mean, I am like up on elixir for that. Miner the back again. Okay, well I guess AirSurfer. If you guys like ever face AirSurfer again like next year, I think just know that he loves to go miner in the back and miner on the outside. I think he's never gone miner in the front ever, and then he's gone miner on the outside I think like twice. So but he has Rocket, Knight, E-Spirit. So I think this is definitely my matchup, but if he like catches my miners every single time, then I definitely can lose. Although I could probably assume like in the future or like I could probably predict the future that this match will be very close. I think it's either gonna be like by a rocket or by like 2 poison ticks, I assume. So go miner in the front here. My queen ability is active, so go for my ability. So Ice Coming Kite once again. Yeah, I just need to like pre-place my Ice Spirit onto his miner next time, but Skeleton's doing a nice job of cleaning up the miner. He has double knight on my field. I actually might use this deck on ladder, although I might replace like cannon with Tesla, because you know, again, like after the cannon nerf, I don't think it's as good. So he goes for Skeletons here, and also Ice Spirit. So go for Ice Spirit to block his knight, and also it's giving me a free king activation. I don't really understand like what that Ice Spirit was. I mean, like I always tell you guys, it doesn't really matter too much if you give your opponent king activation if you're using mind control. But in this case, like I know how to play both like queen or like how to abuse it, 3-card cycle, and I also know like how to use my own deck, of course. But let's see what he's gonna do. If he goes for rocket, if he goes for rocket, so I just go queen opposite lane. Unless he has a mirror in this, it'd be pretty bad. But once again, going for naked poison onto his tower. Again, you guys might be asking, Nate, why are you doing this? Let's just say I've literally seen Igor do this on ladder, and it does work. So for Ice Golem to block, is he gonna miner safe spots? Ooh, goes miner in the corner. Okay, well, dude, he's the only person who does this. Like people usually go miner in the safe spot. But I guess AirSurfer plays like a kind of weird. So go for log here just to kill his knight. Queen is still alive actually. Ooh, I think I would have gone on shot that Skeleton wasn't blocking it. So I know he's gonna rocket. Yeah, just go miner the back once again just to apply pressure. Go for poison. Is he not gonna play anything onto this? He's not gonna play anything. Miner the safe spot. Damn, miner the back hit. No matter how many times, like I'm gonna be so surprised. I don't understand like why he's not going miner in the safe spot. I guess it is a little bit too predictable. I'm actually going miner on the outside. I feel like I went miner on the inside way too many times. So it doesn't catch. So that is actually a lot of damage actually. But what rocket does 446, I'm pretty sure at level 11. Is he gonna miner safe spot this time? Okay, looks like he does. Go for log. I think Ice Spirit should fully counter the miner. The queen is still alive. So I'm just gonna miner on the inside this time. Hopefully he doesn't catch. Wait, does he catch? Wait, he catches? Oh my, okay. Well, I think, yeah. Luckily that knight does take my queen shot. Man, it's a little bit too close here. Goes for rockets. Okay, that was pretty aggressive. So as long as I catch the next miner, it should be good here. I'm gonna try to like just deny every position that he can't go into. He goes miner the back here. There's no way to rocket, right? Okay, I'm just gonna let this go. If he goes for a rocket, I don't think I need to play anything. So yeah, he's not back to rocket yet. But yeah, barely winning that matchup. I don't know. I mean, if he had Ice Spirit instead of E Spirit, he probably could have won, but also giving me king activation is kind of good for me. But yeah, I mean, I guess GG's. I guess 3-2 to me. Again, I feel like the score shouldn't have been that close, but you know, I guess it was good that I lost. Like I swept 2-0, and then like he like won the 2 matches back, because you know, I guess closer content. Like in the end, like AirSurfer is a really good player. I guess thank you so much to him, because I feel like without him, I really wouldn't be like to where I am. You know, like he taught me mind control. Of course, like I learned like miner itself from like Asaf and T-Bag and Muhammad Light. But I basically took the deck from AirSurfer and kind of made it my own. Like, you know, just getting better with it every single day. That'll probably be the end of the video. I mean, in the end, I think I do have a lot more experience with mind control over AirSurfer, even though like he did like make this deck, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I guess please make sure to like and sub if you do, or if you did enjoy this best of 5. And yeah, it's been Nate, and I will see you guys later.